Hey, what's up guys, Misha HD here. Today I've got another review, but before I get started, a couple of things I want to say. First off, thank you to everyone, especially all the new subscribers, helping me get to 2,000 subscribers. It's really awesome, and yeah, so I've got the Q&A coming up soon. So I've got all the questions in, and I'll be making it soon, compiling it, editing it. It may be still a few days away. Hopefully, I want to get it out before New Year's. But you know, no guarantees it will be up, you know, when you expect it. But I will be trying my best, and you know, it is a busy period because it is the holidays and Christmas and things like that. So I will try my best to get it out for you guys. Second thing is there was a group created on Facebook. Some of us created that because we want JC Wings to produce an Air New Zealand 767-300 ER, and if we get 150 confirmed buyers, then we can submit you know, that we've got this many confirmed people to JC Wings, and then you know, they can possibly start production on it. But you know, if you're interested and you do want to buy one, or you're keen, please go you know, be a part of the group, the Facebook group. The link will be down in the description to that. So yeah, go check that out if you're interested in getting one. Alright, so now let's get on to this model. So it's a Cathay Pacific 747-400 in their retro livery. It's made by JC Wings in a 1:200 scale. Check the description in case you missed anything in this video. My Facebook and Twitter links will also be down there. I pre-ordered this from jetwaymodels.com. Their link will be down there. This is my 16th 747 model, and it's my 6th Cathay Pacific model. Some information about Cathay Pacific. Their operation space is out of Cathay City in Hong Kong Chek Lap Kok Airport. Main hub is Hong Kong Chek Lap Kok. Focus cities are Taoyuan International Airport and Suvarnabhumi Airport. They founded on the 24th of September 1946, and their fleet as of the 12th of December 2015 consists of 146 aircraft. 27 of these are 747s, 2 of which are 747-400s, 12 are 747-400Fs, and 13 are 747-8Fs, and they have one more -8F on order. They serve 177 destinations, including cargo. Their 747-400s currently fly from Hong Kong Chek Lap Kok to Denpasar, Osaka Kansai, Surabaya, Tokyo Haneda, and Tokyo Narita, so high density short haul routes. This aircraft's first flight was on the 3rd of October 1989. It was actually delivered on the 16th of December 1989 to Air New Zealand at Auckland. The next day it flew to Christchurch, then on to Hong Kong on the 17th of December as an immediate lease to Cathay Pacific, where they kept the New Zealand registration. It was returned back to Air New Zealand on the 1st of February 1991. It was eventually withdrawn from use and stored at Auckland Airport on the 7th of January 2009, then ferried from Auckland to Los Angeles, then to Roswell on the 5th of June 2009, where it has been scrapped. If you actually saw my Air New Zealand 747-400 retro unboxing, this is the exact same aircraft, but it was of course leased to Cathay before it actually became a part of Air New Zealand's fleet. But it is the exact same registered aircraft. The Boeing customer code for this aircraft is 19, as it was an Air New Zealand order. Okay, so let's take a look around the box here. So we've got the two Cathay Pacific models. So this is the one I've got. I've also got this one on pre-order. I ordered them both in the same order, but this got shipped with one of my other orders. So this is going to come in another order in the future. So this has a proper Hong Kong registration and their full retro livery. As you can see, it's got the polish down here. This one doesn't. And 747-400, scale 1:200. And the back of the box. JC wings. Top of the box, that's the one I've got. Shows there, ZK-NBS. And that's the other one on the bottom. Okay, so let's open up the box. And there's the model. Alright guys, the model is now out of the box. We're going to start here at the port side, at the cockpit windows. Alright, so we have the cockpit windows, window wipers, pitot tube, static ports. We have the aircraft name, Mataatua, which was the aircraft name of Air New Zealand's 747 with this registration. Mataatua, in Maori tradition, was one of the great voyaging canoes by which Polynesians migrated to New Zealand, and the Mataatua Waka was the first to land in Whakatane in the Bay of Plenty about 700 years ago. Later they arrived in Takou Bay in Bay of Islands in Northland, where Mataatua's final resting place was. During the introduction of Air New Zealand's livery in 1996, with the distinctive Pacific wave, the name changed from Mataatua to Bay of Islands. So yeah, they kept the aircraft name of Air New Zealand's by the registration on the gear door there. You can also see the little jewel looking thing at the front, on the front of the nose gear, which is the landing light. And of course Cathay Pacific is part of One World, but at the stage when they had this livery, there was no One World alliance formed. Cathay Pacific titles, inboard landing light, nice realistic looking landing lights. And the engines, you can see that they're Rolls-Royce by the logo, but specifically these are Rolls-Royce RB211-524G engines. Okay, and they're nicely detailed engines. They spin. Okay, that spins. Okay, they all spin, which is good. Alright, number one engine coming along the leading edge to the winglet and the red navigation light, and back onto the fuselage. By the way, that logo beside the Cathay Pacific titles, that's the Swire logo. They own a big stake in Cathay Pacific, so yeah. And ZK-NBS, which is the registration, the New Zealand registration, or Zulu Kilo November Bravo Sierra. Boeing 747-400. And their logo on the tail with the Union flag. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of history about this livery before I move on. So in 1994, Cathay Pacific decided to replace the green and white, or their retro livery, as it's now known as, within the next 4 years. The retro featured the Union flag, as it was a British colony, but they were removed in the early 90s, so you obviously don't see the Union flag anymore, but you also don't see the Hong Kong flag. In 1998 was when the brushwing livery was first introduced as the replacement. I've also heard that this livery was sometimes known as the lettuce sandwich livery. and because you got the two white stripes, as I guess the bread, and then you got the green in the middle, so I guess it works, but yeah, more typically now known as the retro livery. Nice APU details, got the strobe lights underneath the APU exhaust. And on the starboard side now. Okay, we have cockpit windows, window wipers, pitot tube, static ports, aircraft name, put the registration on the gear door, we have the front cargo container door, Cathay Pacific titles, and the Swire logo. Also have the inboard landing lights, the RB211 engine, and the winglet with the green navigation light. Back onto the fuselage we have the rear cargo container door, bulk bin door, Boeing 747-400, registration number, and their tail with the Union flag. Okay, so time to show you underneath the aircraft now. Alright, so we have the nose gear, we have an antenna, knacker ducts, beacon light, main gears, gear doors, hole for the stand, flap slats, ailerons. Is right here, that's the fuel dump valve underneath the engine. Same on this side, but with the registration number. And continuing down, we have two more antennas. These two square, I guess, holes in the fuselage. Those are the cabin pressure safety relief valves. Antenna. And the horizontal stabilizers and the APU housing. It's a bit scratched up, as you can see, you might have seen on the metal, this shiny grey, but it's okay. It's not really noticeable unless you're looking at it specifically. We have the anti-collision light, antenna. Oh, also should mention at the top here we got the pilot's emergency escape hatch and ADF antennas on the wing, flap slats, ailerons and spoilers. Same on the side. Top of the engine. There isn't much there. And back onto the fuselage, going down to the tail section. Horizontal stabilizers, any logo lights? I don't see any logo lights. No, but they're there on the real aircraft anyway, as we know, and they just light up the tail at night time. Okay. Right, so I'm going to go through the seating of this aircraft. This is its current seating, not the seating as it was back in the 90s. Of course, it's difficult to find something like that. But anyway, let's get to it. So we got upper deck. I'll keep in mind this isn't really for the old international routes like if they were flying to like London. These are, as I said before, would be on their high density routes that they only use around Asia. So anyway, upper deck business class is entirely business class, which is 22 flatbed seats, rows 80 to 92. And on the main deck we have first class, 9 open suites, rows 1 to 4. That is from here to here. Then we have business class, 24 flatbed seats, rows 11 to 12 and 14 to 17. And that is from here to here. Then there's Prem Economy, 26 seats, rows 30 to 33, and that is from here to here. Then here all the way to the back of the aircraft is All Economy, and that is 278 seats, rows 39 to 42, 48 to 57, and 59 to 74. That's a total of 359 seats. That's quite a lot. Alright, so now I'll show you guys the stand. So it's a normal JC Wing stand as you'd expect, with the plaque at the front, Cathay Pacific, 747-400, and there's the bottom, wooden base, blue film to protect the metal on the back of the stand. And I'm just going to remove the blue film and taking it off, and you get the nice shiny metal back with the padding on top of the stand to protect the model underneath so it doesn't get scratched. And this goes on the stand like so. It took quite an effort to actually wiggle it on the stand, but yeah, it's looking good. Okay, and I'm going to take the camera off the tripod. Alright, that looks nice, and also as you would expect from a JC Wings model, landing gear is magnetic, it is easily removable. Just take one more off, like that, and you just fit it back into its place, like that, and the gears tilt. Just should have shown you the features. I'll do it here like this. Landing gear, they all roll. Surprisingly, with this many wheels on an aircraft, they've never, rolled so easily. They roll really good, really well, and maybe it's a sign that they're getting back into, putting the quality back into their gears, and yeah, it's good. So, and they all roll really, really nicely. Front gear swivels. So yeah, I'm quite pleased about the gear quality this time around. And of course, if you want it in the in-flight mode while it's on the stand, you have the gear doors to put in place. So anyway, guys, this is about going to wrap up this video. This is my last unboxing of 2015, and what a way to end it with this beauty right here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this year, all my model unboxings. It's been a great year, some awesome releases, some sad endings for some airlines, and some aircraft, with US Airways gone. It's been a pretty eventful year in aviation. And yeah, so of course I'll be back in 2016 with a lot more reviews. So like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. The rest. My Q&A will be up soon, and as I said before, and Merry Christmas to those who celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays to all. I hope you have safe travels if you're flying. Wish you all the best for the holiday season. So thank you guys for an awesome 2015. Finally reached 2,000 subscribers, and anyway, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this video. and I'll see you next time.